So in this video we will be learning about React Router, which is a very important concept. So what I want you to do is we'll be creating more components here, right here. So if it is confusing for you, what I want you to do is, except for app.js, app.css, index.js and the rest, you can from book compo right here, you can like whatever you saved it, you can put it inside a particular folder except for rest of these, but I'm just going to let it be here. I'm going to create another folder anyways, but if it is confusing for you, go ahead and put the unnecessary ones as these and the ones that we've created earlier just for reference inside a particular folder. Just leave index.js, index.css and the ones which came earlier when we install npm react create react app. So I hope you're in your practice app directory, and we will be talking about React Router. Routing is a process in which a user is directed to different pages based on their action or request. Now what this routing does is, if you're in a home page, you want to go to a about page or any other different page, then the React Router is a must. Now React.js Router is mainly used for developing single page web applications. React Router is used to define multiple routes in the application. Now when a user types a specific URL into the browser, and if this URL path matches any route inside the router file, the user will be redirected to that particular route. Now what is the need for React Router? React Router plays an important role to display multiple views in a single page application. Without React Router, it is not possible to display multiple views in React application. Now most social media websites like Facebook, Instagram uses React Router for rendering multiple views. Now let's go ahead and install the package, React Router package. So to do that, go to your terminal right here. If you want to open it, it's right terminal here and new terminal, and come here. And I hope you're in the practice app directory, and inside of this you're going to say npm install react router DOM and 2 save, and click on enter. I hope it installed. So you have to put npm install react router DOM and save, and it gets installed. Now once this is done, I want you to go to your files right here and click on source, right click on source, create a new folder and call this folder as components. Alright, and save this. Now inside of components, we will be creating 2 more components inside the folder components. We will be creating 2 files, that is about.js and contact.js. So let's go and do that. So new file, right click on components, new file, and right here I want you to type this, exactly this. So about.js, and right click on components again, new file. This will be contact.js. Alright, so this is done. Now next let's go to about.js. We can close this for now, and inside of about.js I am going to import React from React, and then right after this I am going to say class about extends. I'm sorry, this has to be closed. And then here you say react.component, and inside of this let's render and return a simple h1 tag which says about me. Now after this you can export default about and save this. Now go to your contact, actually just copy the same thing that you typed here, copy it, that is right click and copy, and go to contact.js and paste this, and just make some minor changes here. That will be here, right about here you need to say contact. Please keep the capital because all class names will be capital letter, and here it will be contact me, and you will be exporting contact component obviously. Alright, so this is done, and right after this you can head over to your app.js. That will be right here. That will be inside of your source, the app.js file. It's empty, keep it empty. Now again you can copy whatever is there here and paste it. There'll be some minor changes. This will be changed to app, and render will be render. We will be returning inside of a div. So right after return we will be giving a div tag, and right here we will be changing it to app. And inside of return I want you to put brackets so that we can enclose this in brackets. You see that it just lighted up, so you have to enclose it in brackets. Now once this is done you can save this as well. Remember, we're not running it yet, we have not put npm start yet. So now for routing, open the index.js file. Right here I've opened it, so go here and open your index.js file in your source, and right here what I want you to do is you will be importing all the three files here, and you will also import route link browser route as router, where we just installed the React Router DOM. So we'll be utilizing from that package, which helps us to implement routing. Now in our index.js, let us go ahead and first remove this as well as this. And right here, firstly I want you to import the three things, that is route, comma, link, comma, browser, router. You should remember it should be a B and R should be capital, so don't make that mistake, as router. So we'll be getting this from React Router DOM that we just installed. So right after this we will also be importing index dot let me show it. So let's import app from, where is our app? So it is inside our components folder that we just created, and inside of this we need our app. Actually app is in source, not in components, so we'll just have to put app right here, and we'll be importing. So let me just clarify that. So in our source, app is inside source, but about and contact is inside components. So I am importing app from app, that is I'm importing the component app from the app file, and now I'm importing about. So what was the component name that we gave? So it's capital A, so it's the component is about, from dot slash components backslash about, and right after this it is import last and final contact. The C was capital, so contact from, we're importing the component contact from components folder, and inside of the components we need contact. So make sure you don't make these mistakes. If you don't import it well, you will get an error saying that is not been imported properly. So please make sure that you have imported it correctly. And right after this, we can come down here and create a const routing is equal to, and inside of this I am going to use the router component that we have installed, that we have actually installed the package, and inside of this I'm going to open a div and I'm going to say h1. Let's call this as router example. And inside of this I'm going to give the three, that is our home, about page and our contact page. So first you'll have to say route, alright, path is equal to. So if you observe carefully, we have imported all of these right here. So we're just utilizing that. We have imported router, there is route as well, and we're just utilizing it here. And our path shall be home, that this will indicate that it is at the home index, that is index.js. And inside of this I'm going to say component will be app. So what this does is this will link to our app.js. Let's open up app.js and see what is in our app.js. So that's contact me. It should not have contact me. So this is our home page. Our app.js is our home page. So app.js is home page, about is about me, and contact is contact me. So if you observe, this is our home, this is our about, and this is our contact. So what this indicates is that as soon as we open that link, it will directly go to the component app.js, app components that will get rendered and displayed. Now this is equal to app, and right after this you can close the tag just like this. Then you can copy this and paste it twice. The reason we are pasting it twice is this will be our home, this will be our about, and this will be our contact. And what we will be importing will be about component and the contact component. If you see, you can see this light up right here. So once we import it, it has lightened up. Now this is about it. Let's render it. What are we rendering? Routing. So let's render routing, and that's about it. So let's save this and start our application. So I'm so sorry about that. Let's go here and say npm start. So this is giving us an error. Now when we see what the error is, it says identify routers as already been declared. So we have done a small mistake. We have already declared router here as browse router as router. This is not router but route. It's the root, and we will remove this and save it. This should not give us any error. Okay, so there are no errors, just a warning that we have not used link. You can see that this is not lighted up. We will use link in a bit, and I will show you what link does. But for now you need to change what was router as route, and browse router is the component that we have used as a whole, and the route is used right here. We can now go to our Google Chrome and see at our localhost 3000 that it says route example home. So right now where we are is that what it is being rendered or what is being shown is our component app. Now if we make some changes in our home, then say hello React and save this. So you will see that this is our home. As soon as it gets rendered, the local host, that's the home page, is basically app.js, and that is what we are trying to show here. If you see that only slash. Now let's go see our about URL. So right here, just put a backslash and say about and click on hit on enter. you will see about me as well, but hello React, that is our home page, is also shown. If you can observe that the hello React and about me both are shown, but only about me needs to be seen in the about page. And when we go to contact page and we access the contact page, which will render the contact component, that is the contact component gets rendered, it renders with the home page. So to make that, so to change that, we don't want to see the home page in every page, right? So that makes no sense. We just need to see about and contact in our about and contact page. So when we want to do that, just change it to exact and save it. Once we've saved it, you can go see that won't happen again. So it has this goes away. Now the home, whatever was being rendered, so let's say about. Now you don't see the hello React home component being rendered in every page, but if you go to the actual home page, that is the normal URL, you can see hello React, that is the home page. So I hope you have understood the basic concepts. Now instead of going here and typing each time or about, we will link it. So what we'll be doing is we'll be adding navigation using link component. So sometimes we want to need multiple links on a single page. So when we click on any of the particular link, it should not load that page which is associated with that path without reloading the web page. To do this, we need to use the link component. So let's go ahead and use it.